Hello, today I will be giving you some general tips and tricks for how to use the sniper and later in the video sniper team to their fullest potential, hopefully. Of course, I would recommend still checking the comments because I'm sure there's things that some people know that I missed. Alright, first of all, as you can see, the sniper has a lot of vision. Of course, they can't see this far and into the woods at the same time, so obviously that's a thing to keep in mind. Where a spot like this seems more beneficial because you can get all of this. You also don't need vision on this side because obviously there won't be units here, whereas one in the middle, it'll get all of this area even if it doesn't get these trees, so you're just gonna have to weigh your options. Now here I am put with a pretty hard choice. I either move the sniper over here, where it'll have some vision, I'll be able to see here and maybe here, but it won't gain a ton of vision. However, it will be safer. So I move here, and as you can see, I gain those 2 vision, but it's not going to be gaining a lot. But it will be definitely a lot more safe here. Now, as you can see, when I move this battle tank over here, it can still see this spot just fine. It's like it can see over the battle tank. Since the sniper can see over these units, it's definitely good to keep it behind them so that it doesn't get one-tapped by pretty much anything. Just to prove my point a little bit from earlier, if I take this sniper away, we only lose the 1 vision there, and we still have all of this. So him being there really wasn't that beneficial. However, if I move over here now, we just get all of it for free. So you really just need to think about it and decide where your sniper is best. Of course, now this spot is uncovered from fire. However, that's alright in this case since we have a medium gunner here. But if you didn't have a medium gunner or some other way to put fire there, you might not want to have moved it over because this one spot wouldn't be worth moving it. We move this battle tank here, and yeah, it still works just fine. Move sniper here. Vision updates perfectly fine. As you can see, it really doesn't matter. And battle tank is one of the biggest units of the game, so unit size also doesn't matter. They can see over it just fine. Of course, they cannot attack over it. So when you're doing this, it's only for vision. However, I believe you can still use your radio over them. One thing you might want to do is have a unit with the ambush perk near your snipers, especially if they aren't covered by battle tanks or other big armored units. That way, if other units run in, hopefully ones that trigger the ambush perk, they will not be able to kill the sniper in most cases. You see, this medium gunner has 36 health left. The sniper only does 33 damage, despite the fact that its morale and health are terrible. This is because of one of the sniper's perks, the sniper. Crazy, right? Damage is divided by the number of characters on the unit. Less characters equals more damage, and more characters equals less damage. As you can see, to why it only does 33 damage. Fortunately, though, it did retreat, so we don't have to worry about it killing any of our units this turn. Now things are getting a bit more intense, so I will have to call in some help for my friendly battle tanks over here. However, now that the sniper has lower health, even though these units have different amounts of health, the sniper will do less damage because of its own health. So its own health is what changes the damage, not the enemies. And this still most definitely will not one-shot them. I could just shoot him with the battle tank. Way overkill, but I want to. Gonna do the same with the bazooka. Not at all, actually. Which is a bad idea, of course, because now the bazooka is gonna easily get a hit on my battle tank, but I'm just gonna tank it because I want to. As you can see, this is an alright setup because it means that the sniper is relatively safe from the enemy units outside because of these battle tanks and the medium gunner. But if something came in this spot, or in this spot, and they had a weapon or an attack with a lot of range, meaning something like the sniper's own range, or a rocket, or tank shell, or missile, or whatever it is, they will be able to hit your sniper through these guys. Kill the bazooka, there's another bazooka. I'm gonna get the sniper healed just so I can get accurate results, so we aren't seeing the wrong amount of damage, but I can send this guy up. Also, this is unrelated to the sniper, but as you can see, he should be able to shoot here, my battle tank, but he can't. This means that there is a unit right here, which we will just then shoot. Obviously, they don't get one shot, so it doesn't tell us via ticks, but you know that there is 100% a unit there. You can still see that with this. Same thing, it completely blocks this off. Now, you used to be able to do it with movement, where you wouldn't be able to move this far, you'd only be able to move like this far, since it is right here. However, now you just get stopped. But you can still totally do it with the tank shell. I know I want to call it a missile, I'm gonna call it a missile. You can still do it with the missile, but it's mostly best for battle tanks since they have such huge missile range. And it's also very good with the actual missile tank that shoots actual missiles, as long as you kind of know where it can shoot, because the missile tank is really weird normally and hard to understand. This sniper team, despite the riflemen having a kill and having, therefore, veterancy, they still take 33 damage, no matter what, because it's like shooting one person. Pop. You see, this bazooka is damaged because it was right over here a second ago. That's how it moved to this exact space when we shot it. Therefore, we know for sure that we were correct about it being there. And then shoot these guys again, and you can see they definitely don't have 33 health. It doesn't even matter because they're about to surrender anyway, so it's alright. I think this is a pretty good opportunity to also say that when this rifleman is right here, I should be able to see this space and this space from the sniper, but I can't because the rifleman blocks it. It doesn't have to be just vehicles that block vision. You can't rely on this space being covered from vision if you have these enemy units nearby. Also, you can see that this will do 55 damage to the bazooka. I don't know why it's not 50. It's because of this guy has veterancy. So, snipers with veterancy will do very slightly more damage than they should, but it's not usually a huge deal. Normally, it would be 50 damage to this bazooka because there's 2 units instead of 1, and as usual, it pins them down. I'm not sure, there doesn't appear to be a perk here, but they definitely seem to pin the enemy down way more often. It only takes 2 snipers to kill the bazooka as well. That'll give him veterancy. Also, we can send in this battle tank just to get this spot back. As you can see, these 2 spots are basically the same: a battle tank and a sniper, a battle tank and a sniper. But to go with my last point, you can see this space, but you can't see this space because these guys are in the way, despite them literally just being infantry. And that's victory. We will now move on to the sniper team and what you can do with that. The main things you should note about the sniper team is the addition of the radio person, right? And the addition of this better sniper rifle. This sniper rifle on the normal sniper does 90 damage and has 0 AP. Armor piercing, by the way. Whereas this one does 90 damage again, but has 5 armor piercing, meaning it's just a little bit better against stuff like lightly armored vehicles. However, while it says they have the same amount of hit points, it is typically harder to kill a unit with 2 units in it, especially against snipers, also meaning that the sniper team won't get insta-killed by, other sniper teams or snipers. And finally, the radio, which is the biggest radio, well, it has the biggest radio range in the entire game, which is why it's so helpful with units like the rocket truck here that can attack rocket truck and rocket battery that will likely damage their own units in pretty much any other scenario. We're quickly just going to go into guest build up to show this off. Here we will have the sniper team, another sniper team, a rocket truck, and a battle tank, just hopefully to block against the sniper teams so that they don't, so they can use it as cover. First of all, you can clearly see that the sniper team's radio range is enormous. It's absolutely massive. It is definitely the biggest out of all land units, that is for sure. I believe it is about the same as stuff like the spotter though. Now I know that there is a unit right here, but we can use the rocket truck to shoot as far away from the sniper team as it can go. Actually, no, they could theoretically shoot all the way over here, which we might actually want to do, as the rocket truck can move and shoot in the same turn. So we can shoot all the way over here, and you know for a fact your sniper team is safe when shooting that far. Looks like it was enough to get them, although I think that's getting, yeah, it's getting that guy back there. But as you can see, that does a lot. Also, if you know that the person is there, you can still use the sniper to just shoot them. Just worked out really well that time. So the sniper team is best used with the rocket truck. This is not a good situation. However, it is also quite useful with howitzers as well, since they also have multi-tile hitting area. They're just more predictable and therefore can be used with other radios, as long as it's not like the rifleman radio that only has 1 space, which is just actually pathetic. Of course, just remember with the rocket truck that its cooldown is super long, so I probably shouldn't have pushed that fast. I should have waited for the rocket truck's cooldown to come back, but it is what it is. Now you can see the sniper actually can hit here, and they're gonna do 44 damage, which I'm not really sure why. It might have something to do with this guy having such low health, but I will say it's kind of all over the place. just generally think you're gonna do however much. Actually, I know why. It's because they're in this bunker, so you will just do less damage to them anyway. But it doesn't matter since their lift's so low. Pop. There we go. These sniper teams should survive, and it's really just up to the rocket truck to finish them off. Or we could actually just kill them with the sniper team. No, that's boring as crap. Throw the rocket truck. Rockets over here. Look, see, that's how massive the radio range is, where it called in them instead. Pin down the sniper team, which isn't fun, but they're still alive somehow. You can see that did 36 damage because he has veterancy instead of the normal 33. Alright, I think that's all I want to cover with the sniper team. Thanks for watching till the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and just as a reminder, if you want a shout out, just leave a comment asking for one.